A black woman saves an abused child. Years later, a man knocked on her door to repay her kindness. It was a cold, rainy evening when I first saw him, the boy with the hollow eyes and bruises on his arms. I was walking home from my job at the community center when I heard the softest cry. At first, I thought it was just the wind, but as I listened more closely, I realized it was the sound of someone in pain. Following the sound, I found him, just standing there, in the rain, soaked to the bone, looking like he had nowhere else to go. His name was Caleb, and his small, trembling body told a story of years filled with neglect and abuse. His clothes were torn, and his face was streaked with dirt. But what struck me most was the look in his eyes. Empty, defeated. I immediately took him into my arms and asked him what had happened, but he couldn't speak at first. It was as if the words were trapped inside him. Slowly, he began to open up, telling me about the horrors he faced at home, his father's anger, his mother's silence, and how he had been running for days, scared to return. I didn't hesitate. I knew I had to act, and I couldn't let this child fall through the cracks. I took Caleb in, called the authorities, and made sure he was placed in a safe home. It was the hardest thing I'd ever done, but I knew it was the right thing. I stayed by his side through the whole process, helping him find the strength to speak, to heal, and to trust again. As time passed, Caleb started to recover. He was placed with a wonderful foster family, and we kept in touch. He would visit me, and I could see the light returning to his eyes, slowly but surely. He began to smile again, to laugh, and to grow into a young man full of potential. But despite everything, he never forgot the kindness I had shown him that night. Years went by. Caleb grew older, stronger, and eventually graduated from high school with dreams of going to college. I was so proud of him, watching him blossom into a bright young man. Then, one day, I got an unexpected knock on my door. When I opened it, there stood a man in a suit holding a bouquet of flowers. I almost didn't recognize him at first, but as his eyes met mine, I realized it was Caleb. Older, taller, and more confident than the shy, broken boy I had once taken in. "I'm sorry to surprise you, Miss Mariah," he said with a smile that nearly brought tears to my eyes. "I just wanted to say thank you for everything, for saving me, for being there when I needed someone. I don't think I could ever repay you, but I want you to know I never forgot what you did for me." He handed me the flowers, and for a moment I couldn't speak. My heart swelled with pride. "Caleb," I said, my voice barely a whisper, "you don't need to repay me. Seeing you grow into the man you are today is more than enough." "But," Caleb shook his head, "I know, but I wanted to give something back, even if it's just a small gesture. I'm here because you saved me. You gave me a chance at life, and now I'm living it. I'm studying law. I want to become a lawyer so I can help kids like me, kids who need someone to believe in them." Tears welled up in my eyes as I hugged him, overwhelmed with emotion. "You've already made the world a better place, Caleb. I'm so proud of you." In that moment, I realized that kindness wasn't just about helping someone in need. It was about changing the course of their life, giving them the chance to live out their potential. Caleb had come full circle, not just to repay me, but to pay it forward. His success, and that was all the reward I needed.